Hello, everyone out there. I am Miss Tell It Like It Is. I hope everybody's doing wonderful out there because I am. Today's subject is going to be about stagnation. We all dealt with stagnation in our lives, all of us. We've all came to a place in our life where we felt like sometimes we got stuck on something and we didn't know which way to turn. We didn't know if we should go right, left, forward, or backwards. So we just stood in the middle and we became stagnated. And what caused stagnation? A lot of times, stagnation is caused by that four-letter word, fear. Fear. Being afraid. And fear is such a hindering emotion. Why? Because it hinders us from striving to be who we were created to be. See, a lot of us, we're surviving, but we're not living. And once again, it's all because of fear. Fear could have came from many facets of our lives. I believe a lot of times fear comes from how we were brought up from when we were little. And we learn that. We learn that emotion from the people a lot of times that raise us, or the experiences that we've been through, or the things that we've been told. See, some of us, and thank God I didn't experience this, but I know some associates in the past, they experienced this. They experienced parents and grandparents or aunties or uncles or someone telling them that they will never amount to anything. You're nothing. Your parents was nothing. You will never be anything. And so that seed they planted in you, that seed of doubting in yourself, tearing down your self-esteem. And so you may want it to go forward in your life, but in the back of your mind, you was always hearing those negative people talking. You're nothing. You'll never be nothing. You'll never amount to anything. So when you tried to progress in your life, you didn't know which way to go. So you got stuck in the middle. You got stagnated. And you were too afraid to try something different because you had a fear of failing. But if you never try, then you will never know how far you could go. And most of us, we're just like that ceiling fan up there that you see. Our lives are going round and round and round and round. That's how we feel. Even I felt like that before. I have felt stagnated by fear. Like that fan going round and round up there. Your lives on a daily routine of just surviving, but not living. And sometimes you get tired. You get tired. You want to try something different. There are some of you that want to, you may want to start a business. You may want to venture out in music. You may want to become a writer, an actor, an actress. It may be so many things you want to do. But you doubt yourself because of the fear. The fear. There may be some of you that want to have a different job. You want to do something different, but you've been on your job for so many years that you're afraid because of fear. So you stay there. And your life goes round and round like that ceiling fan. And yes, let's face it. Today, the way the economy is, when you have a job or career and it's been good to you for many years, yes, common sense, you don't want to step out from what you know to something you don't know. Okay? So that makes sense. But then sometimes you're miserable at the same time because you know deep down inside you have so much more potential. You know that you can do so much more. Some of you just feel like you're living a life of surviving, but never contributing to what you were created to contribute to. See, we all have a purpose in our lives, all of us. We were all created for a purpose. And a lot of times you know when you're not living your purpose because it's just that gut feeling that something is missing. You just feel like you could do so much more. And I even say to myself, how do you get out of being stagnated in your life? How? Well, there's no quick solution to this question. There's no quick solution to it. But one thing I could say is you begin to soul search within yourself. You begin to do some deep analyzing of yourself. And when you analyze yourself, when you go deep within yourself, you begin to discover things about yourself that maybe you didn't even realize. And some things you may discover, you may not like what you see. But then a part of changing is accepting even the things that you may not like that you discover about yourself. So I feel like that's the key. That's one of the keys, is doing some deep soul searching within yourself. And when you do some deep soul searching, you begin to go back, way back in your life, from a child on up to however old you are now. For me, I went way back, like from me being a child to me being 10, 12, 15, 19, in my 20s, my 30s, my 40s, and in my 50s. And I just began to sit down and write down things. Write down the things that I did in my life. And then I began to analyze, why did I do these things in my life? How did I get from one point to this point, and why? And now, where am I now in my life now? And why am I at this point in my life? I begin to analyze who I was then from who I am now. And how did I get there? What caused me to change from then to now? And why am I in this place where I'm at now? Why? And what has hindered me from going further? And I came up with fear. Fear. But then I asked myself, okay, I'm at this point in my life. And I don't want to be stagnated anymore. I want to grow. But how do I do it? So I began to write down things of how. How do I come from where I'm at now to where I desire to go? One thing, I came to the conclusion, I must face my fear. And what is my fear? What is so many people's fear? Well, I'll tell you, so many people's fear, even my fear, is the fear of failing. The fear of failing. And a lot of times when we have the fear of failing, we are already defeated because we never try. So we're defeated before we even start. But then I came to another conclusion. we're defeated. I'm defeated because why? Of the mindset. And that's what holds a lot of us back, you all, including myself. Because Miss Tell It Like It Is, I'm going to tell it like it is. See, I'm not going to paint myself like I've just made it, I've evolved. I'm just so perfect and self-righteous. And I'm not going to paint myself like that because, see, I'm on a journey just like everybody else. And that journey is called life. And no matter how old you are, we are all forever learning, ever evolving. We're always growing. So you can never come to the point that you know it all, you've learned it all, you lived it all. As long as you're breathing, there is something you're going to learn day by day. We all are. So then I come to the point of being stagnated, like so many other people, because of the fear of failing. So, because I, like so many other people, have the fear of failing, I stay stagnated because I refuse to try. And why do I refuse to try? Because of the way I'm thinking. My mindset already has put me in a defeated cycle of stagnation. So then I ask myself, how do I change my stagnation? Well, I change the way I think. I change my mindset. How do I change my mindset? I begin to change my negative thoughts into positive thoughts. How do I do that? I begin to tell myself every day, I can do anything that I set my mind to doing. And I will never know what I can do unless I first try. And if trying I don't succeed, I tell myself, don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. If I fall, don't get discouraged. Pick yourself up and keep on going. Tell yourself it's okay. It's okay to try and to fail. But it's not okay to fail and then to stay down. I must pick myself up and try again. 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 Until I reach my destination. Until I step out of my stagnation. By facing my fears, because I changed my mindset, the way I think, from negative thoughts to positive thoughts. I begin to see the beauty in myself. I began to believe in me. If nobody believes in me, if nobody is standing behind me, if nobody is supporting me, I began to believe in me. And why? Because God didn't create any junk. That's what you have to tell yourself, people out there. You people that have been told that you will never be nothing, you will never amount to anything, you have to tell yourself every day, God did not create me to be junk. I am somebody. All these people that have told me I will never amount to anything, they are a liar, never bold in the truth. The devil is a lie. I will be somebody. It don't matter what age I may be. I'm going to get there. Why? Because God didn't create any junk. I'm not junk. My life won't continue to be like that ceiling fan. Round and round and round and round. I'm just surviving. I will come to a point where I can live. I will come to a point where I am free from fear that causes me to be stagnated. Where I feel that I can't move right or left, front or back, but I'm just standing there in the middle, in this crossroad, because fear has got me stagnated. I will walk in my purpose. And that's how you have to be, people. I tell myself that every day. I tell myself that every day. And that's what you got to tell yourself every day, whoever may be listening to me right now. You have to tell yourself, I will walk in my purpose. I will change my mindset from negative to positive. I will face my fear. I will come out of stagnation. And I will walk in my purpose. Because God didn't create any junk. It doesn't matter how long it may take for me to get there. I will get there. Why? Because I believe in myself. Even if nobody believes in me, I know I don't walk alone. That's what you have to tell yourself, people. Every day. It's the mindset, baby, that holds you back. It's that negative mindset. If you have succumbed to the negativity that people have told you all your life, you must work on changing your mindset. You must be reprogrammed. Reprogrammed to believe in you. You may say, how do I do that? I can't do that. I'm so used to living with this negative mindset. I'm so used to believing what these negative people have raised me to believe. I'm so used to not believing in me. How do I change this? You work on it day by day. It's a process because we are in this life, and this life is a forever journey. Every day of our life is a new chapter. So every day you have to step in that mirror and you have to say something good about yourself. Whatever someone told you growing up, negative about you, they may have told you you'll never amount to anything. You stand in that mirror and you say, I'm going to amount to something. Somebody may have told you ugly. You stand in that mirror and you say, I'm beautiful. Somebody may have told you you're going to have a horrible day. You stand in that mirror and say, I'm going to have a beautiful day. Somebody may have told you, oh, you can't do that. You stand in that mirror, you say, I can do anything I set my mind to do. I can. You combat that negativity with positive thinking. It's that mindset. Once you can change your mindset, then that's when your fear can be faced. Once your fear is faced, you will realize no matter what you thought was impossible, that it was just an illusion. The fear seemed like this great big old monster. But in reality, it was just a little chihuahua. Not even that, an ant. When you change that mindset and you begin to think positive, even when your life is stagnated, because some of your life, you may feel stagnated, you be like, I know people, they be complaining all the time, oh, this and that and this and that. Stop complaining. Just say, things are like this, but guess what? It's going to get better. Speak positive words into your life every day. Even if you don't feel it, keep speaking it over and over. Your words have power, you all. Your words have power. Did you not know? What you speak, you can cause it to happen. Whatever you believe, you can cause it to happen. Speak positive. And the more you speak it, the more you will begin to believe it. Just like you were programmed for negativity, you can be programmed to be positive. That negative mindset can be broken and you can be reprogrammed to be positive. You can. You can do it, people. You can do it. Yes. Prayer. Yes, prayer helps. I'm telling you, it does. Pray. Pray. Pray, pray, pray that the Creator will give you strength. Pray that you will be guided. Pray that you will get clarity, understanding. Pray that the Creator will give you courage. Pray that you will get courage to face your fears. Pray that the Creator will even help you to change your negative mindset, to show you how. It's all about the mind. The mind. We all heard that saying, right? You are what you eat. Well, I'm a strong believer. You are what you think if you believe that's what you are. You may not even be that. But just thinking that can make you be that. So that's why you have to change that negative mindset so you can be who you were created to be and you can fulfill that purpose. And it's nothing like fulfilling the purpose, your purpose, or whatever you were created to do. It's nothing like having that feeling of wholeness within to know that you're living in your purpose and you're not just surviving, but you're living in your purpose. That is a fulfilling feeling. And that's something so many people desire. But like I say, fear keeps them stagnated, including me. I've been there. That's why I can talk about it. But the thing is changing the mindset. And you may say, you keep saying the same thing, because I want you to get what I'm saying. The mind, the mind, the mind. What you believe, then you can conceive. But you have the ability to believe in the negativity or the positiveness. You have that ability through your thoughts to change your world. See, once your thoughts change positive, then you begin to put action step by step. It's a process because we're in this life called a journey. So it's a process. But it's step by step by step by step by step. None of us came in this world as babies walking, right? No, we didn't. We came in this world not even being able to crawl. But eventually we began to crawl. Then we began to walk. And then we began to run. That's how life is. It's a process. Nothing comes overnight. You change your negative mindset to positive. Then you face your fear. Once you face your fear, you tell yourself positive things. And then you make baby steps towards achieving whatever you want to achieve. And you may fall, but then you pick yourself up and you keep trying. You may fall again, but you pick yourself up, you keep trying. You may fall again, but you pick yourself up, you keep trying. But guess what, people? Guess what? Guess what? You will reach your destination. Because why? You didn't give up on you. See, it's not the point about others believing in you. It's about you believing in yourself. And I am a firm believer, you all, that we all have the power to change our destiny. I am a firm believer in that. So you ask yourself, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep on being in stagnation? Because you're afraid? Because of what you were taught growing up? Or you may not even been taught that because of what you just simply deep down believe about yourself. Are you going to keep being in stagnation? Are you going to change your mindset from negative to positive and then face your fear head on? Ask yourself that. I must tell it like it is. I have said all I'm going to say today. I hope I have motivated someone out there. It doesn't matter what you may want to achieve. It could be from small to medium to large. You can do it. It's all up to you what you want to do. Remember, patience is a virtue. So you must have patience. I was always taught, don't ever pray for patience though. Because we all know when you pray for patience, you're going to go through something, right? But the key is to be patient, okay, on your journey in this life, okay? Once again, I miss tell it like it is. You all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, no matter where you're at in the world, no matter who you are. Be happy and be at peace. Take care.